You talked about God turning bad things into good. Well, a friend of mine died. And how is that going to turn into good? She's not coming back. What do you mean when you say something like that? That sounds like something church people say.
Well, I think church people do say it, and I wonder sometimes, what we really think when we say that. First of all, it's really important to maybe define wisdom. The wisdom of God is to know the perfect plan for all of human life and to be able to accomplish the greatest good for the greatest number of people over the greatest amount of time. That's our God, and that's what He's doing. Now, why one person dies to what seems early to us and why another person lives longer, why this person who is so good died early, and this person who was so evil and was such a criminal seemed to live a long life. None of us can explain, but it makes sense to me that none of us can understand the wisdom of God and what He is doing. God will allow for a short period of time hard things, bad things to occur. He'll never promote a bad thing, but He may allow it to occur for a reason so that He can work His plan around it. And one day, we'll look back and we'll see that everything He promoted and everything He permitted was perfect. But we can't explain why this child died at 8. None of us have the wisdom to know that. And why was it best for this child to die at 8? Why was it that before the beginning of the world, God knew the exact number of days and selected those number of days? Who knows? But often we have to trust the unseen wisdom of God and trust the things we don't understand and just say, we have a finite mind. We don't have the kind of mind that can run the universe and be able to see all of human history, in a blink of an eye. We don't have that. He does, and so we just have to trust Him and say, Lord, I don't understand it, but I trust You, and I know that You are good, and I believe that You are good. And in this situation, I will thank You and I will worship You for what You're going to do to create good out of that situation.